Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be trying out this new fake scalp method. I came across MsPreciousMarie video last night and I was like, oh yes, I'm going to definitely try that. So this is going to be a tutorial slash new thing that I'm doing. So I really like how the results came out, and you can skip past this if you know how to bleach knots, but like I said, this is kind of going to be a tutorial. I am going to leave a timeline in the description box, so make sure you check that out. And so here you want to go ahead and apply the BW2 bleach. I did use the 40 developer to achieve this, and you want to go ahead and just spread it across the frontal. Now you want to do it lightly, so you don't want to press the end because that will make it seep through. And so you already have gravity working against you, so you definitely want to make sure that your consistency is thick. And so I didn't show of me making it and everything like that because this install is more about the face scalp method and everything. So I will definitely be making a detailed video soon though on me bleaching and plucking and everything like that. So here you want to go ahead and wash out the bleach. You want to definitely make sure you follow up with the purple shimmer lights and the iso prep. I'm telling you that just to be safe, but I normally don't use the iso prep when I do run out because I can't tell the difference or whatever. They say that, it stops the processing, but to me, water stops the processing. So my units always do good either way. But just to be safe and just to tell you the right thing, you might want to follow up with the iso prep. But here I'm going to show you two different wig caps that I can get away with. My scalp is light, my natural scalp, so I can either use this one, which is the tan one, and I can also use the beige one. I don't know. Some people wants to go dark. You can do dark if you want to, but to me, I'd rather do light. Now, this right here is different. She didn't do this part, but I decided to go ahead and still put makeup because I didn't bring the cap all the way to the front. So I wanted to go ahead and still put my makeup or whatever because I wasn't sure of the cap. I wasn't sure that, this is going to be looking good. So just in case it wasn't, I wanted to help it out in case it was too light because, it's different once, the pressure and everything gets pressing against your head and it might end up too light. And so here you want to go ahead and use the Got to Be Free Spray. Now, I don't think she did the back. I didn't really see, but I decided to go ahead and do the back because this is actually my second time. Of course, this is YouTube and we're not going to show you our mistakes, psych. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you to do the front and do the back. I actually did all over. I did the top, the back, the front. I wanted to make sure that this cap wasn't going anywhere. And let me tell you something. This cap was hard as a rock. I don't know if you will be able to see when I'm trying to pull it on, but it is hard. And I was like, she was not kidding. But like I said, go ahead and stay tuned. If you're doing this to practice it, do not skip because I am going to show you how to get that back, soft without wetting it completely. And so, because if you wet it completely, it's going to fall apart. It's got to be glued. So it's like gel, it's free spray. Once you put water on it, it's done. And so I did put a scarf on here just to show you that you can always just put a scarf on there and go to sleep. And this is definitely a good, thing to do in the morning. You can go ahead and just take it off in the morning. And so here I'm just cutting off the lace. I did cut all of the lace, the extra lace around. And so I think I would recommend you cutting the extra lace off the wig also. Just so you will be able to see where the hairline ends. That right there is something that I definitely will do next time because I like this method. So I will continue to do this method and make sure I just cut off all the extra lace next time. And so here, this thing looks like a hornet nest. It's so hard. This is what it looks like. And I was like, oh, is this really gonna work? I don't think I know what I'm doing. And so here I'm just applying it. And I'm not using a lot of the Got to Be glue. This is the yellow one in the bottle. And so the one thing I do like that the stocking cap is doing is that usually you would have to wait until the Got to Be glue is clear, and you don't. So I was like, okay, that's cool. When I use my bold hold, the stocking cap is going to be stopping it from seeping through the lace. Now that don't mean go put like, a huge chunk of the bowl hole or whatever you are using and then slap it on there, because I'm pretty sure then it would show through. But because I'm using light layers, I was just like, oh, okay, like I don't have to wait for it, or I have to blow dry it. I don't have to do anything. I just stick it on there. And so here I'm just going to be applying it. And you want to make sure that you pull tightly. But like I said, this is hard. Like I was fighting this. And so here I'm going to be just, doing the usual. I'm going to be cutting my ear tabs. I think I only showed one because it's just like the other side. And I wanted to try to keep this video very short. And so this frontal did come pre-plucked. But of course, I went ahead and plucked it a lot because that's the way that I like it. And so, yeah, as you can see, I end up cutting off some of the stocking cap or whatever, but it doesn't hurt. And so, I really do like this method. I did always used to do the old stocking cap method, but I just really grew tired of it. Like, it was just too much trying to do that. And so I just was going like capless for a long time. If you look at some of my other videos, you would see me say like I don't use any caps. I don't do caps at all. And so here, this is what I'm doing to loosen it up. I'm lightly, very lightly taking the comb. I know it might look like I'm doing it hard, but I'm not. And I'm just like, it's like scratching. It's like you're scratching your scalp. Now you want to be careful when you're doing this because you can pull out your hairs, especially because you bleached it. And so this is how I ended up loosening the hair. I sprayed water on the comb and I just lightly combed through it, and it was just like new. That's when I was like, okay, yeah, this is definitely going to be looking good, because once that was loose and I was able to actually see how the stocking cap was acting underneath, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like genius. She is definitely a freaking genius. So here I'm just taking my hot comb and I'm just combing through and just making sure that everything. I burnt myself. I was so mad. I was like, oh man, I hurt. And so here I'm just going ahead. You can always just fast forward through this, but I'm just wetting my hair. I'm just putting products on my hair. I did use my Lottie Body foam. I was going to use my Cantu, but the Lottie Body foam does it all. Like, it really had these curls going. Now, this is supposed to be Tinashe's deep wave. I don't think this is their deep wave. Like, to me, this ended up being like straight curls. Like, curls. Like, I see no deep wave other than when I took it out the package. Now, does that bother me? No, because that's most deep wave. Like, most deep wave nowadays is actually curly. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, to me, that's fine. I didn't care. It didn't bother me. But, yeah, so here I'm just playing with it and I'm brushing it through. Like, this is actually my first time wearing this hair, so I was actually inspecting it, making sure it was good. The shedding on this hair was normal, like normal shedding. So here I wanted to do a close-up. I like this. I was like, this right here, bitch. I was like, I know it don't show it on my face or whatever because I was trying to be professional. But in the back of my head, I was doing cartwheels and I was Millie rocking. Like, I'm so serious. I was like, this is way better than putting the concealer and having to mess with like that messy, with the tan spray. I never used that. I was just like, that's just too much. Especially for the people that sweat. I was like, I can't do that. Now, if you do sweat, I don't know if I would recommend this method. If you sweat a lot, I don't sweat a lot, but if you sweat a lot, I don't know. I mean, maybe somebody down below can contest of them using this and being a sweater. But yes, so again, this hair is from Tinashe. Tinashe really has been popping on the scene this year. Make sure you go check out a lot of their videos because a lot of people review them. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will definitely catch you in the next video. Bye, guys. Just fun, for sure. Yeah, you know how it go when we all alone. If you need someone